5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy Tuesday, guys. 6:48 in the morning. Same time in New South Wales. I think it's about 3 p.m. something, 4 p.m. maybe over there. So you're getting late afternoon other side, and we're getting the early light. This is the early light, and there's no actual sun showing, but anyway, here we are. Welcome back, everyone, and if you're coming by anytime, I don't mind. I don't really sometimes I kind of don't know if anyone's coming or not. It doesn't matter. Like, what matters to me is that I've got up, put my best foot forward, and let you know, here I am. Magpie's back in the front of the bus, front seat. Here we are at the helm of our destinies, right? At the beginning of each day, I'm pretty sure that we all got this in common. We all face the day from our perspective, and we wonder how it's going to go, and we do our best looking all around where we are, find out where you are, figure out where you're going, go at a speed you can travel at that will get you there. So you've got to have that breadth of vision, you know. You've got to imagine yourself getting there. You can't just start going and wonder if you're going to get there. I think you've really got to make sure. So here's what I do. I break it all down into some detail. I get up, I swap the cars, put one back there, pull one out, whatever. Straight away, have I done what I got to do to make sure I get there? That's it. And also, this is best case scenario thinking, right? This is not worst case. This is best case scenario. Best case scenario, I get in my car, it's beautiful, and I get there. Okay, great. Can you make sure of that? Yes. Jump in, fill it up with petrol, full to the top, whatever, diesel, and then check the tire pressure. Now that it's empty, there's nothing in here, it's just some jackets. And so 60 psi all round, unloaded, nothing in there, no punctures, no sign of a puncture. Beautiful. Got the spare out here, so I don't have to go digging for it. If I had the puncture repaired last week for nothing, how good is that? They dropped 40 bucks off me. That's beautiful. I went, all right, so I saved 40 bucks. Didn't have to fucking pay for that shit. Great. Oh, of course, that means you're going back there to buy tyres off them, new treads, slicks, whatever you want to call them. There's nothing like making sure you got air in your tyres. Oh, God, that's if I could say anything, make sure you got air in your tyres, especially that first one. When you open the door, you're not going to see that flat tyre, and you're not going to actually do the walk around. Because these days, I don't know about you guys, but I've got up out of bed and realised my number plates got stolen. Who are you talking to? There's no one. Yeah, no, you guys, or everyone who's listening, no, they don't show. People don't show up, and neither do I most of the time. So if you're seeing me, I'm glad. There's a miracle happening right now if you're seeing me. That's right. Not that I'm the miracle. The miracle is we've connected. We've managed to find each other from the furthest stretches of the planet. So knowing how it works is that I think all this does is bring people together. That's all it is. Bring people together one way or another. They may not like each other. They may like each other. They may find other people they like. They may not find other people they like. Well, whatever. But remember, best case thinking, best case scenario. The best case scenario, man, there's so much detail in it. You got to get into it. You know, the worst case scenario, it closes you off. You can't think properly. Best case scenario ensures you can break down and make sure that each and every one of your wishes and goals and dreams comes out by the process of you doing what you have to do. So most people go, oh, I wish I had money. Oh, I wish I had time. I wish I had this. You're coming out from the point of view that it's missing, that you don't have that shit. So you're telling the world, I don't have money. You're telling the world, I have no time. You're telling the world, oh, I haven't got a real friend. Or you're telling the world something negative. What do you think's gonna strike back? Where are you driving? Work. Work, work, work. That's all. Hey, Vabaf Kuma. Let me guess. You're in Indonesia? Sort of? No, India, Asia Minor, India, somewhere. Yeah, somewhere. You see how it brings us together from far away? Like, I talk to people on the very furthest part of this country. Nobody who's local. No one here, hardly, around me in this area is interested at all. I have office tomorrow. Also India. Okay. Cool. So you got an office there. And I guess it's daytime. It's daytime there because it's daytime here and we're not far. Oh, it's 1 in the morning. No, it's PM, surely. Isn't it afternoon? Like daytime? Sun's out? Or is it nighttime? Is it nighttime there or daytime? Because I thought it's not far from here, you know, like surely it's like 6:30 in the morning, 7 in the morning. Oh, it's night. So your day's coming. I get it. You guys are like 6 hours behind or something, that's all. So yeah, 7, 8 hours, I don't know, but by the end of this day, you're gonna have your full day. Like when I finish, not when I finish, my day's gonna pass through, and then as my day's getting to the afternoon, you're gonna have your morning, you know, so like it's kind of, I feel like we're handing it to each other constantly, like, you know, I always imagine hands around the planet, just catching the sun around, going around, as we go around, you know, they tell us the sun doesn't travel, we do. Okay, so we're traveling, how good is that? Other side of globe, 12 hours. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, because I get it, but it's only morning here, it's not late. Like it's just early morning. So you're only like really not far behind. The sun's gonna come up for you in about 5-6 hours, isn't it? I've clients in Nashville. Are you far? I'm in Australia. Down there. In the cold. Down there in the freezing cold. So we're going to work, guys. It's brilliant. We're in the bus. I love it. It's Tuesday. So Mondays I'm stuck indoors, and Tuesdays and onwards I'm out on the road, which is great. I love that. I want to do a bit of everything in life. I don't want to just do one thing, and I'm sure no one wants to just do one thing. You know, I think everyone likes variety. Can you imagine eating pizza every night? Oh God, like you need a change. You know, eventually, if you had to eat pizza every day, Aussie, that's right, that's us. We're down here, we can't say much more than that. Oi, we can say that, but we can say cooey, that one. We can whistle with gum leaves. You know, you ever done that? Whistle, get the gum leaf. Call Skippy. Hey Skip, let's go to work. Nah, I want to take a sickie. Oh, come on Skip, you're a lazy bastard. Get up out of bed, bro. Nah, there's nothing like jumping out of bed and just getting the hell out of house, man. God. Like, I mean, I love being at home, but it's like the doldrums. It's like you get stuck. You end up like sticking around and just doing not much. I want to do more. I want to get out. I often go to the park, look at the trees, you know, look at the birds flying around. Just get something. Get some kind of clue from nature. But you watch footy, yeah. Get some clue about nature, about what the hell's going on. I love footy. I love a game. I love watching a game. But I don't care who wins, man, really. I don't care who wins as long as it's a good game. Just show me a good game. That's it. I don't care, but I want it to be close. I want it to be, who's gonna win? Like that. Not a thrashing. There's nothing worse than watching a team getting absolutely pummeled at first quarter time. They're already down about 40 points. You go, man, this is crap. And I always switch it off. If I see the team is losing that badly, I won't watch it anymore because I think my watching making it worse. Turn it off. So, there's some advice for the orchestrators out there. Stop having these thrashings, these pummels where one bully team just beats the hell out of a weaker team. Like, it's nothing worse than seeing that. I hate that. That's the bit of sport I don't like. Watching someone who's way stronger than someone else just pound the hell out of someone. That's not funny. That's in no way funny. What's funny is watching someone small take down some big bastard. That is satisfying, isn't it? It is. Watching a little skinny bloke who looks like Bruce Lee just fucking take out a monster that's like 10 times bigger than him. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see the other thing. You don't want to see a little weak thing getting punished. Really? Why do we enjoy that shit? Just like, I tell you what I hated. There was one scene in that movie. Now, I love the movie 300. Okay, that movie 300. But there's one scene I thought was unnecessary and bad. And they didn't need to do that. And what they did was encourage some very bad behavior, especially by men, towards women. And as a father myself, I gotta say, I do not enjoy the idea that there are people out there who have designs of punishing and giving pain to other people's children, right? I can't believe that people are out there imagining that shit and trying to make it real. If you're wishing that kind of thing, those people need to go to hell immediately, but they won't. They're going to stick around. That's the problem with the hellfire. Hellfire just keeps burning forever, man. Really, the vestiges of evil are still in there. That's that fear that people have that they're going to get beaten up themselves. So what do? Go out and beat on someone else. Really? So you're going to go out and attack someone because deep down you're scared of getting attacked? Don't you see the folly in that? Don't you see that you'll get attacked because you're designing this thing for yourself? When you go out and attack someone, arms out, don't you think you're going to see that same thing one day? Arms out, someone coming for you. You've asked for it. You've reached out into the universe, and the only thing you've done is give pain to someone else. What do you think you're going to get for that? What do you think you're going to get for your trouble? Come on. Think about it as an investment. You've invested in pain, okay? With you can do share half screen with scenery outside a shower. Yeah, but I know, but look. There's a problem. The problem is, I can't show you that side. But there's, you know what it is? Traffic. There's nothing there. I'm in a part of the world where there's not much except a road. It's just a long road and everyone's registration plates here. I don't want to show that shit. I don't want to do that, like show the people here. Because they deserve their privacy, don't they? Don't want to publish people's, thing. Now, and I'm literally behind another car right now. Like, I don't know if you can see the car behind me. Like, we're all just like this. We're not going anywhere, hardly. We're doing like 15 kilometers an hour. 15. Yeah. So this is the grind going in. Just nice and slow. Whatever. Nice and slow, letting people in, find some room. That's all. It's all cooperation, guys. I don't see it as me fighting traffic. I see it as we're all traffic together. We are traffic, and we're just getting through this together. So I leave you some room, you leave me some room, and we can all go. Like, but if you don't leave room, how are you going to go? It's constantly what I'm thinking. Without the space, how are you going to move? You need space to move. You can't say, oh, I want to move, but there's no space. I think you've missed something there. You've missed something critical. I want to move, but there's no way I can. Well, what have you done? You've put yourself in a position you can't get out of first, and then you've wished you'd want to be able to move. Nah, take a step back. You know you're going to need space, so fucking make sure. Don't get right up the bumper of someone, because the minute they touch their brake, you're bam, right up the... How many times have you seen that? To realise, to avoid that. No one's right or wrong, guys. What you're describing is Delhi traffic. Yeah, I'm sure you guys, yeah, but at least you guys all keep moving, you know? We know what we do here. They all just stop because somebody has to change lines. We all stop for that. We don't keep flowing. Whereas like, I've been to Thailand, Vietnam, and South America, and the traffic's intense, right? But everyone keeps moving. Nobody stops, man. That's the thing. Whereas here, oh, someone wants to park their car. Everyone stop. Everybody, you know, stopping for one person to decide to put his phone down and park his car properly. Fuck. I don't know. We are underpopulated to be having this kind of issue, you know. We don't have many people here. Why are we doing this? Like, they intentionally make things really tight. Because actually we need those rules. Because the people, if you gave them a big fat highway, it'd be so random. People would just be flying. Like, there'd be no... You need rules, guys. We need some sort of rules. Even the rules you make yourself. You don't have to follow the rules out there, but make sure you've got a set of rules that are somewhat close to those, because otherwise you're gonna go out and be a lawbreaker. You want to be that? I don't want bullshit trouble. I don't want to get stopped by police. Who wants to? No one. Do you want to hit another car and have to pay a $600 excess? No. I don't go to get up in the morning to pay $600 to the insurance company and have my car off the road. That's the last thing I need. So I don't get why people insist on taking that risk of saying, oh, I'm going to make sure no one can fit in front of me. I'm going to accelerate until there's no room left. Well done. You've put yourself in that pickle now. And now the person doing like 20 k's an hour is just passing you. And you're standing still in the right emergency lane. Yes, not doing a thing except taking up space. I always think, what about the fire truck? What about the ambulance and the police? How are they going to get through when you're just crawling along up each other's rear on the right lane, guys? That's why I don't want to show these people. It's embarrassing. I can't believe these people call themselves rational. They're not. 10 fights, 20 buffaloes, still everyone keeps moving and no one's on time. Yeah, look, we're all late anyway. Here, we're late too. Hey, Marty! The person of the year so far. The person who's going to make a beautiful relationship and is going to tell us how it was done. Marty, tell us how you did it. Tell us how you managed to find your sweetheart and get together. Because I remember you just before that, and you were saying, I'm going to ask someone out today. And that's big news to me. I want to hear about that. I want to hear about love and people falling in love. I don't want to hear about people fighting and having wars, because that's too easy. It's too easy to punch someone, but it's very hard to kiss someone, you know? It is. Think about it. How hard is it to hug someone? And how easy is it to just push them away? Easy. So, how often have we double backed on that and went, shit, man, I shouldn't have told that person to F off, because that I actually liked them. I only spoke that way because I deep down felt some sort of ability to be comfortable enough to speak that way. So tell us, Marty, please, how'd you do it? How'd you get the courage up for it? Or like 1 minute you're on your own, next minute you found a companion. Tell us how. Tell us how you did that. What happened just before that? What made you realize that you needed somebody else in your life? You couldn't just be that person on your own. It just wouldn't make sense, right? Yeah, tell us, Marty, how did you get there? You were by yourself, and then you found someone. Tell us something. Like, give people a clue as to how they can do the same. You know, not with your girl, but with their own people that they love. Marty is a true story. You know, this is what I love about this. You can bring out a true story that's good, and a truly good story, not a bad one. And actually, the main thing, what I love about Marty is that they try. Marty tries to do something and make something of their life, as in decide they want to share it, not decide they want it all for themselves. That's a real difference. There's people who wake up one day and realize they need to be selfish to survive. Yes, to some extent. But then you realize that you've run out of ideas. You can't think of any other way to close up and keep people away from you. And you realize the only thing that's going to work is if you slow down, soften, open up to the people around you, and realize who you're with, realize who you're in the room with. If you're having a bad vibe, it could be the people you're with. It could be a specific person, or it could be somebody got designs on you that you don't realize they've got it in for you. They're deep down jealous. It's all right. Now Marty always comes back. It's all right. Marty's here all the time. It's all right. Marty's one of my solid stars, coming up with the best, true, genuine, unique picture of what it is to be alive, man. What it is to be alive. It means trying, doing your best. Realize you want to share what you got. You don't want to eat it all by yourself. Imagine me, I got 20 pizzas. 20 pizzas, right? I'm going to sit there and just eat it all. Come on, man. You don't want to do that. You really don't. You think you want to do that, but you don't. You don't. You realize the thing you're trying to please is not in there so much as around you, everywhere. It's not just in you. You're not just trying to please your ego. If you're just trying to please your ego, that's kind of easy. You can fool yourself into thinking you're awesome. There you go. I'm awesome. Thanks, guys. I'm awesome. You know, there. I've deluded myself. My ego's happy. I'm awesome. I'm good looking. Whatever. Whatever you want to think. People are attracted to me. Wow. I've made that shit up. You know, because it's keeping your subconscious busy. Like, what you don't want is the bubble up, those dark shadows, that self-doubt, that negative voice comes that says, you're wasting your time. This is a waste of time, you know, and it always comes as this ugly voice. It's like an ugly voice that comes and it says, you're wasting money, you're wasting time, you're going nowhere. You know, it's the list goes on. I could keep going. There's so many of those cliches that come out. And you know what? They tire you out. You're going to get so tired from fighting off those demons and those shadows that you're going to run out of strength, and you're going to go, God, demons, just take me, man. Just take me out. Just take me away. I've had enough. I have no fight left. That is the beginning of opening up. You have to get to that weak point, and you have to get down on your knees and say, God, I've done everything I could. I really, really done everything everything I could have done. Give me just a bit more strength to try something different, to try something better. If everything you've done hasn't worked, you must try something else. Don't go back and try that same shit. If it didn't work 100 times, try a different thing. It happens to everyone. You reach a point where you go, man, this is taking too long. I can get this done earlier. I can get this done better. I can make this effective. When I made this song called The Effective, right? As in, I wanted to put the word the in front of effective. Not just effective, the verbal. Is it a verb? Adjective? I don't know. Effective. Right? Not just effect, but effective. And then I had to put the T85, the before effective meant the effective. It meant you could be referring to certain people who are effective, the effective, not affective with an A, with an E, effective, not affective. That's a totally different thing. You can feel affection. That's not the same as an effect, effective. Of course, you can mix that up and make poetry, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm actually trying to say that when I named this song The Effective, I was referring to a certain kind of awakened person who could actually make little out of a great task. You know, you got a great task ahead. You got a huge mountain in front of you. Now, what can you do step by step? You know what you can do step by step. What you don't know is what you're able to do in an aggregate, in a huge, big picture way. Where have you gone? How far have you really traveled? Like, I mean, have you thought about that? Have you thought about how far and wide you've actually gone in actual reality? Not just mentally, not just trusting the inner world and that inner compass that you've got that's telling, I've thought about everything. Yeah, but have you been everywhere and thought about it? Because you can have this thought, and then you could, so let's say we sail wherever sail to another place. You can have that same thought there and realize it's not the same. The thought you're having here is one thing, and that same thought you could have somewhere else and remind yourself, like a rerun. I remember thinking this. It becomes a memory of a thought. It's no longer a thought, right? Just remember that. It's no longer a thought. It's a memory of a thought. And that memory, it's up to you whether you, yeah, Australia, bro, Sambo. Hey, Darren. Hey, everyone. I'm defective. You're not defective. No one's defective. Everyone's a bit flawed, but we all have that in common. We all have our weakness and our flaw, or our vice, or our habits that are no good. Sunderland in the house. Welcome, everyone. You must be in Melbourne. Totally. How do you know? How do you know I'm in Melbourne? Do I sound like one? Melburnian? I was born here. It's true. I was born here. Mixed ethnicity, but I was born here. And I love that I come from a diverse thing. I don't know exactly where our origins were. You know. Had a few missing. Great grandfather went missing, and a lot of history went missing too. You know, we don't know. Because we're islanders anyway. Richmond Tigers, yeah. Well, I got your colours on, bro. You got to be happy about that. I was just thinking that before. I'm born in Swan Hill. Wow, are you not far? Are you still there? Echuca way. Swan Hill, up there. On the way to New South Wales. Is it? Yeah, it's up there. High up. Well, at least you're born somewhere that is still somewhat the same as when you were born there. Whereas Melbourne has had a facelift and another facelift, and then they've made another botchy facelift on top of that. It's just like Melbourne's just become a transition place. WA, see, Mandurah, Greyhounds. Yeah, I know WA have been once or twice, but I flew there twice, drove back once. Wow, big deal. And I've only vaguely remember most of it. I'll definitely do that again. I want to cross the Nullarbor again, but in the daytime. I did it in the middle of the night. I don't know what happened. I don't know how long it took. All I know is I was like just looking in the dark, nothing. And the next day we were in South Australia. You know, I don't know how. Somehow. Yeah, nah, it took it out of me. But that's because we were under pressure, guys. We had... Have you been here? Yeah, I have. I was just saying before that this YouTube, it's always bringing me to people who are far away. Not many around here. Like, I understand. It misses all this, and it goes out there to somewhere else. And I was like, that's great. That's good. That's what it's for. You couldn't do that otherwise. Imagine if it was the other way, that you could only be pinging the people that live near you. Oh, but then you're missing out on the rest of the world. So what this does is it cuts to the chase, and it distributes you all over the place. But the last place they're going to distribute you is in your local area, because that's up to you. If you want to get to know your neighbors, that's up to you. So most people are scared of getting online, showing their face, and I totally understand that, because I fought that demon for a while. I just didn't want to show up by face. Then I thought, who cares? Like, people hate me, some people hate me, whatever. Like, I mean, I can't do much about it. And then I thought, well, people can scroll past. Knox! Ah, you're here. Darren's here. See, I get somebody from Melbourne, but it's pretty rare. Darren, you're a rare one. We don't get many. I've only had a handful, really, who managed to even notice that I exist, you know, which is, that's not the reason. I wanted to hand out as much courage and positive stuff that I can to the world, because every good thing I've done has flowed back, you know. And so all I thought was like, get up, sort of like another episode of My Name is Earl, you know. Just go out there with your karma and your good karma and bring it to the people, because the more good karma you can bring to people, well, the more good karma is going to flow back, really. Good karma is something you got to grow like a massive bush that is evergreen. You know, you must get yourself to that point. You can't just say, oh, I've done enough to not get in trouble. Well, that's not good enough to succeed, you know. You could stay out of trouble. You could successfully avoid trouble, but have you really achieved anything? Have you just managed to get from A to B without incident? You know, great, well done, that's good. Safety is important, right? You need safety. You can't be crazy enough that you're going to risk your life for some futile thing, for some futile cause that doesn't matter. You know, some people, they're loving their motorbike so much that they let their motorbike nearly kill them. That by turning that thing too much, it's that kills you. It's not the bike, it's your hand doing this, wow, and making fucking chaos for yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. The only time you got to do that is when you really got to get the hell out of a place and you really need to go. There's a road in front of you, nothing else. That's the time to do that. Not when there's cars all over the place. You're gonna bump into people's mirrors, man. Sometimes you only need to brush against something to be sent off in the other direction. Going to sleep. Hey, awesome. I love my bike. Cool, Royal Enfield. Is that a bike? Sounds really good. Well, enjoy bike riding. May you ride safely and get everywhere you're going. May it bring you health, strength, and may every journey be a good one. You know? I hope you feel that lovely feeling of motion. You know? That feeling that you're ticking over. You hear them gears ticking, ticking, ticking. you're flying along, and you're in touch, you know, like you're a little planet. You know, when you ride a bike, you're riding that, you're turning those cogs, you're making your earth move for you. Like the earth's a treadmill, you know. You need to pound that ground, you know, pound it. I didn't mean to rhyme, but yeah, pound that ground, make the earth move, because it's a treadmill, right? It's not going to take you anywhere. Yes, it will, very slowly. If you just sit still for 24 hours, you will find yourself back where you were. Okay, there's a lot of comfort in that. You don't want to go anywhere. Okay, I'm going to sit right here, not going anywhere. I'm going to sit right here and not go anywhere. Okay, see what happens? Not much at all. So you got to get out. You got to hit the pavement. You got to get out there, and I mean in a good way. Don't go out in a bad way. For a bad thing to do. Would they be? Oh man, motorbikes are fun. I plan to perish on one like a man. Ah, come on, man. I don't want you to die. Come on. I honestly seen too many accidents to say that I would never encourage you to be crazy like that. Why would you do that for? What about your family? They don't love you. They'll miss you like anything, man. Come on. We all got that in common. It's not a lecture. It's not a lecture. I seriously got concerns about people who risk their own safety. All by themselves, you know. Come to Mandurah. Oh, I want to come again. Yeah, I'll come. I'll come. I'll come to WA. 100%. Love it. I love that weather. Oh, it's so hot and dry. Beautiful. And if it rains, it gets really nice and fresh. But anyway, it's usually nice and warm. Nice and warm. Just love it. It's fresh and cool in the morning, and then suddenly it gets really warm. But I love it. I love that. I really felt great. My skin gets better. I feel so much better to be in the sunshine, you know. Yeah, I think the problem is here, it's so damp. There's so much moisture here, like it's unbelievable how much moisture there is. It's very, very wet. And even if it's hot, it's humid. It's very hot and humid. It's like steamy, you know, very hot like that, if it gets hot. Otherwise, it's cold and very damp, and it gets into you. People here got a lot of arthritis, you know. Yeah, see, no rain, you know. You get to relax, man. You don't have to pull weeds in the garden. I don't know. Here, man, every week, every fortnight here, it's a major garden. It's a major garden work in Victoria. Man, I know they call us the Garden State. They don't pay us enough to be cutting so much grass outside the nature strip, which is our responsibility, by the way. The council told me that. It's your job to keep the nature strip in good order. But I pay rates. I mean, come on. And I have to burn petrol and cut your grass that I can't use because I got a parking ticket outside my own house, guys. Just because I parked on the grass for a reason, you know. The one thing I know about Melbourne is they get all seasons. Yes, absolutely we do. In one day, summer, autumn, winters. Yes, we do. We get them all. Hail, rain, yes, perfectly. That's right. And thunder all in one day. Yes, 100%. Same day, you're going to see every weather event in a day. It's unbelievably random, and you realize that there's no more seasons. That's what's happened. I really think that the seasons are over. So I've just got here, guys, Port Melbourne. I really got to shuffle, but I'll be back. 100% will be. I love you all for coming to see me. It's so great. I really mean it. Have fun out there. Have your best time, guys. Have your best time, because there's no other time to do that. There's no other time to have your best time than right now. I mean, so thank you so much, everyone. And I'm not just saying that.